Republican state senators Bill DeSteph and Glenn Sturtevant are here to discuss this. I'll start with you, Bill. I mean, you look at this, and there's about 3 percentage points here. Voters, they gave the state lawmakers the power to redraw these congressional maps, wiping out all but one Republican-favored district out of 11. I mean, why did they go out and vote for this?
Well, one of the reasons they voted, and there was a lot of confusion when you start with a confusing question: should the Constitution of Virginia be amended to allow the General Assembly to temporarily adopt new congressional districts to restore fairness in the upcoming elections while ensuring Virginia's standard redistricting process resumes for all future redistricting after 2030 census? First of all, we've never had the word fairness put into a constitutional amendment. It's unconstitutional to manipulate the question. So the question is, do you want to restore fairness to our upcoming elections? It's a flawed question to begin with.
So following up on that, do you think that the voters, they were confused by the question?
A lot of voters were extremely confused when the maps were put up at some of the voting polls for early voting. They were told by the governor that they had to remove them. They weren't allowed to put maps up. They weren't allowed to put explanations up. The only thing they were allowed to do was to provide the question. Nothing else. They couldn't help or guide anything.
All right. So
manipulation.
So that our viewers understand what was going on here, because this is, in my opinion only, the greatest disenfranchisement of voters perhaps in American history.
Right.
You've got the state is pretty much split like 40% Republicans, about 45% Democrats. Currently, 5 of the U.S. representatives are Republican, 6 are Democrat, kind of mirrors the breakdown. This takes them and takes 10 districts and makes them pretty much sure-shot Democrat, and 1. So 40% of the Virginia voters. And it, honestly, if you look at this thing, it is like a Jackson Pollock painting where someone just took a paintbrush and splattered it to make it work for them. And oddly, a lot of people were saying they had to do this to even out the things nationally. So, Bill, do you see Virginia voters should be the ones that even things out on the national referendum?
Not at all. This is politicians picking who represents them, not the citizens picking who represent them. So this is all about gerrymandering and politicians. This has nothing to do what's in the best interest of the citizens. Further, our Supreme Court is the one who picked the districts that have us at the 6-5 today. So it truly is fair.
Yeah.
So when you put a question out there to restore fairness, 10-1 versus 6-5, you can't explain it. You're not allowed to explain it to the voters.
A little lopsided
and the Democrats put $104 million against this. Republicans had under 20.
Yeah, but it's where that $104 million came from. You had 5 from Fund for Policy Reform. That was it operates under umbrella of a organization